Yeah.
Hey, what's going on, people? This is Speederman here once again with another film review, and this time I'm talking about a post-apocalyptic sci-fi Mad Max kind of film. That wow, I just finished watching it, and I gotta say it's pretty good. It's called Dead End Drive-In. So this is an exploitation film, an Aussie film, and this film was about this guy named Krabs. They call him Krabs. And he goes to this drive-in theater with this girl named Carmen, which, by the way, looks hella choice. You know, pretty good-looking girl. So they go in this drive-in theater. Everything's cool, making out session. Everything's going fine, and then he notices that his wheels are gone. Like his tires are gone. Like somebody jacked his tires. And then, he suspects that these punks from across the drive-in might have something to do with it, right? So yeah, he discovers that it wasn't them. But then, without saying too much of the plot, he discovers something very sinister about the drive-in, and there's kind of like a whole Mad Max kind of feel to this film. Once you kind of know why people are there, it becomes like sort of like I guess a prison, I guess you could say, a concentration camp for the people that are in the drive-in. And some people are like happy just staying there, being stranded there, but Krabs he's more like, I don't want to stay here, I want a life outside of this drive-in theater. So he starts figuring out, like, the guy that runs his drive-in, is pretty corrupt. He doesn't really care about nobody there, and you just keep finding out these dark things about the drive-in theater. So right away, I thought, like, the first thing I thought about this film when I first watched it, I thought it was gonna be like another slasher film, and to be honest, I'm glad that it wasn't, because I saw the cover to this film, and I thought immediately, oh, this is just another slasher film. But I'm really glad that it wasn't. This is more of a, I guess, sci-fi thriller. And if you guys like the Mad Max films, I think you guys will appreciate this film too. It doesn't have a big budget like Mad Max does, or any of the 80s Mad Max films, but I thought this was really done well. Of course, I am, a fan of Aussie movies, exploitation movies, but I also thought this film did something really original. Like the whole idea of a isolated drive-in theater, I had never seen before in a film. So I give it major points for originality in the concept and the whole premise of this film. The acting was good, of course. Some of the Aussie terms that people say in this film, of course, make me laugh. It never fails. And some of the things that happen in the film are really stupid, of course. But it wouldn't be like an Aussie movie if that wasn't there. And the movie does drag in the beginning, but once it get going, it's very entertaining. It's got some dark humor in it, and it's very disturbing though, like how the people there, they just become adjusted just to live in a drive-in. I mean, people are living in the freaking food court there, and people just set up shop. Like it's like another home to them. It was really weird though, but at the same time was very entertaining film. I cannot say more good things about it, but yeah, you guys should definitely check it out. I think it came out in 1986, and it's definitely a movie worth watching. At the end of the day, I highly recommend this film, and I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. And I heard there was gonna be a sequel to this film, but seeing as this film wasn't that successful, they never made a sequel. But at the same time, I think, well, if they would have made a sequel to this film, I think it wouldn't have been that good, because the way the film has the beginning, middle, and end, I think was pretty good. So yeah, guys, like, comment, and subscribe. 200 subscribers. Let's go.